James ran to the window. Nothing. No one was there. He stepped outside. Only silence. No footsteps, no car sounds, just the wind. He went back inside, heart pounding. Then the phone rang. A message played. A deep, crackly voice said, "You forgot me, James, but I never forgot you. Be ready. I'm close." That voice, it sounded familiar, but from where? James dug into an old box of childhood photos. Try to remember. That's when he saw it. A picture from when he was 10. And the same man, slightly younger, was in the background of that photo too. Emily searched online. She found something strange. 5 wedding photos, posted on different blogs. 5 couples. 5 mysterious watchers in the background. And each couple had gone missing. One post mentioned a groom named Caleb Morris, who vanished days after his wedding. Emily reached out to Caleb's sister. She answered with a whisper. He saw something in the wedding photo too, and then he disappeared. 2 young boys in the woods near a small wooden bridge, one slipping and falling while the other boy stands frozen in fear. Silas was never found. Everyone believed he drowned. James never told anyone he was there, and he never saw Silas again until the wedding photo. James and Emily returned to the old bridge, now broken, rotting, and half covered in moss. Emily whispered, "James, look." Under the bridge was a wooden box, with James's name carved into it. Inside the box was a photo of James and Silas, and a lock of hair. Also a note, "You left me to die. Now I want your life to freeze, like mine did." That night, James had a terrible dream. He saw Silas, cold, wet, and older, standing beside his bed. "You should have saved me," Silas said. "Now I'll stay in every photo until I'm part of your life again." James woke up. Emily was gone. No signs of struggle. But on the pillow was another photo. A photo of James, alone at his wedding. A voice message arrived. "If you want her back, come alone. Midnight. Willow Creek." At midnight, James walked alone down the dark path of Willow Creek. No flashlight, no phone, only silence and the moonlight leading him. He reached the same old cabin. This time, the door was open and candles flickered inside. Something or someone was waiting. James stepped inside, and there he was, Silas, not a boy anymore, pale, dripping, cold eyes, but alive somehow. Close-up of Silas with water-streaked face and hollow expression, standing close to James inside the cabin, with torn childhood friendship bracelets still on his wrist. James cried, "Where is Emily?" Silas pointed to the wall. A photo hung there. Emily, trapped inside the photo, screaming silently. "Trade your memories for hers," Silas said. "Forget who you are. Let me take your place. Be erased or she stays mine." James stared in disbelief. "Forget everything for love?" James looked at the photo, then at Silas. "You never wanted revenge. You wanted to be seen. You wanted someone to come back." He stepped forward and said, "Take me." Everything turned white. Voices echoed. Memories faded. Then silence. Emily woke up in her bed. Alone. Confused. She called out. No answer. But on the table, a photo. James smiling. Silas nowhere in sight. Everything looked normal. But when Emily looked closer, James's reflection in the mirror wasn't smiling. And in group photos, he never blinked. That night, she heard James whisper in his sleep, "Thank you, Silas." On the wall, a new photo appeared. James, Emily, and in the background, another child, watching. Emily couldn't shake the feeling that James wasn't really James anymore. He didn't laugh the same. He didn't blink in pictures. He avoided mirrors. Cleaning the attic, Emily found one of James's old sketchbooks. Inside was a drawing of 2 boys. One had James written under it. The other was Silas. Between them, a bridge broken in the middle. That night, Emily heard a whisper. It was coming from a photo on the wall. She leaned in. "I'm still here," it said. "You have to help James before it's too late." Emily searched town records and found something chilling. Silas had a grave. He was declared dead 15 years ago. But when she visited, the dirt was freshly disturbed. Emily learned of an old legend. If someone was trapped in a photo, they could be released. If their face was restored in a memory, they were erased from. Emily went to Willow Creek with the childhood photo. She stood at the broken bridge and whispered, "I remember you, Silas. I see you. You were never forgotten." A wind rushed past, and the photo burned in her hand. Back at home, James screamed and collapsed. When he woke up, he was different, softer, real. He remembered everything. That night, James walked to the mirror. Silas was there, not behind it, but beside him. He smiled. A peaceful one. "You remembered me. That's all I ever wanted." Then he vanished. Weeks later, James and Emily took a new photo. No shadows, no watchers, just them together, free. But high above, in a dusty attic box, a single photo remains. A child alone by a broken bridge, waiting. Some friendships never end. Even when life forgets, some memories refuse to be erased.